Hey y'all, this is Rhonda the Empathic Pisces. Welcome back to my channel. I did a reading on the Nolan Wells case today and ended up doing a card pull with 4 different decks, which made the reading really long, so I had to break it up into 4 parts. First off, my heart goes out to Nolan Wells' parents and family and friends, and this is just a heartbreaking situation. Hoping that the family gets the truth of what happened to their child so they could have the closure that they need. I want you all to use your intuitive lens when you're looking at the cards that I pull, and using that intuitive lens to tend into your inner knowledge, your inner guidance. I did this reading to hopefully add some insight. Please like, share, comment, and also subscribe. Much love to you all. Peace and blessings to you all. First recorded reading on the Nolan Wells case, Saturday, July 11th, 2026. Just coming on here. It's been a while for me, y'all. I had to take a break from missing persons readings, cases, social media, to tend to my family's needs. I heard about this case several days ago. I wasn't going to do a reading, but something kept pulling me to see what comes out in the cards. So that is what I'm going to do. I've already did some personal card pulls on this case, and I'm just going to record to show what comes out, and we'll go from there. This young man, 18 years old, went to a July 4th event at Horn Island in Mississippi with his friends. His friends came back, he didn't. He was reported missing the evening of July 4th, and he was found on Monday, July 6th. Deceased. We just want to get some clarity into the situation. The family deserves clarity, truth, accounts of why their son passed away. So let's get to it. My first card pull is with my Starseed Footsteps Oracle deck. Call in the energy of Nolan Wells. You show us, Nolan, what happened. Situation surrounding your death. Show us in the cards. Show us the situation, Spirit, to give us clarity. There's been a lot of talk on social media, speculation. We have heartbreak. That's the secret here. We have blinded. Not having a clear direction. Not seeing things clearly. In the middle, we have spiritual attachment. This represents Nolan's energy. This also could say that there was some type of entity attached to this person. Caught off guard is what I'm getting here. Heartbreak, that's self-explanatory. Show us the message of spirit. Make sure you all see this. So we have at the head, this represents a new love interest relationship between two people. The beginning of something new, okay? And then we have anger at the head of that with this spiritual attachment here. So someone was angry about this new relationship between two people. Someone had some type of attachment to this person. We have crystals here. We have travel, and we have blinded. So starting off, this is the main issue here. The main part of the situation that we got to kind of unfold things from there. We have caught off guard, blinded to the situation or to the dangers. This was a dangerous situation that he was in. He was not aware of that. Crystals come up. This is significant to someone that could be sensitive to energies and need to ground themselves, okay? Need some type of spiritual protection. Travel. So it was said that Nolan was found on Horn Island where he was last seen. So this card talks about traveling. So I already see some type of contradiction here in the stories. If you go on social media, y'all can listen, see the reports. It's a lot out there. I don't even have the capacity to go through all of that. I have looked because I didn't think I was going to do a reading on this. Like I said, this was just something that just kept pulling at my heartstring. But this talks about him or someone traveling, okay? Unaware by whatever was happening or about to happen. Not seeing clearly. Then over here, this is what we're going to be finding out more, okay? Someone got their heart broke. The family's heartbroken, okay? We know that. Family, friends, and you have someone mourning a loss. And you have someone feeling some type of anxiety. I did pick up a lot of fear that Nolan was feeling around that time. Okay. Let's get some more clarifying information from this deck. So it was said that Nolan was supposed to go back on the boat with his 3 friends he arrived in, but they said that he chose to stay back to talk to a female friend named Katie and some other. So, I don't know. There's some type of relationship going on. Maybe he was, I feel like he really just having a good time. Let's see. Somebody wasn't liking it. Something happened here. Let's see what this... We have financial struggles with the blinded. We have fear. What did I just say? Coming out with this spiritual attachment. Something invoked some type of fear within Nolan while he was out there. And we have gossip with this heartbreak. Okay. I don't know. We have some money struggles coming up with this blinded. I feel like there was something with the old or some type of give and take exchange going on that maybe went sour. We have fear invoking with this spiritual attachment. This makes me feel like negative energy. Something had him feeling some type of way. Okay, in regards to what was going down, because somebody was angry, okay? A lot of talk going on. I don't know if it was a third-party situation that went bad, but we have this talk and gossip with this heartbreak that's going to be coming out. I'm going to pull a few more. I have a lot of decks to go. I just want to show what comes out, and then we can analyze it. I'm going to give you my interpretation of what possibly could have happened to Nolan. With the new love we have ending here, that's a loss. With the crystals we have an illness. With the mourning we have a message to listen to your intuition here. With the travel, we have cheaters. And with the anxiety, we have moving. Okay. And last but not least, with the anger, we have, I'm sorry, forgiveness. This is getting interesting here. So, I picked up some type of third party disagreement. So, it was said that he went off to hang with Katie and some other friends. This cheaters card came out before. I didn't record the readings I did earlier this week, y'all, because I was just doing it on my own, just kind of looking to this case. But this card came out before. You have 3 people here. Someone wasn't happy with whatever he was talking to, whether it was people out of his friends group or someone else. Okay? And I feel like this is saying he went off with someone to meet with his friends or to meet with Katie, but I think there's more to this travel here. Now, we have crystals with this illness. Let me tell you something. Something was going on that caused Nolan's death, okay? I feel like he ingested something. I know there's speculation of drinking going on. I think there was a photo. Yes, some things was going on. But this crystals here is speaking to needing balance, needing grounded. Something's off center, needing protection. Something was made him ill. Was he something slipped in his drink? I don't know. Let's move forward here. We have at the head of this new love and ending. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's in a relationship with somebody else and he was just talking to Katie. Somebody got upset, or somebody else liked Katie, or I don't even know if it's about Katie, but something about a relationship ending. Someone was upset. I feel like things got really heated here. Then we have this forgiveness going up. I'm sorry. A lot of regret here. Now we have mourning. Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition. Somebody felt something. Having foresight, using your inner guidance. Now we have another moving card here with this anxiety. This is what we don't know yet. So you have 2 cards indicating movement from one place to another. You got someone packing some bags, moving to one place to another. You have someone feeling anxious. So I feel like something happened with Nolan, and it may just did not even all occur on this Horn Island, okay? Because how much traveling is you doing? Or something happened with the friends that he was traveling with. A lot of movement. This is what's going to be coming out, okay? We don't know all the details of this. I'm just showing you what's coming out. All right. I want to ask a few more clarifiers here. With this ending and new love. Why is this here? And then with this anger and forgive. Look at this. Liar card. Somebody's not being honest. Whoever this dude love, it ended. So allegedly, if someone's lying here, something is not what it presents to be. You can't make this up. You have anger on top of forgive with this evil eye. I picked up negative energy. About this illness here. Stagnation. So, this illness made him stagnant, no movement, unable to really navigate or make appropriate decisions. How's this moving here? Okay. Now, we have justice coming out over the moving and anxiety. So we know this case is being investigated, okay? Never saw this card come out in the other cards I pulled. I'm glad to see this. This possibly, is saying that, we're going to get to the bottom of it. Justice is going to be served. Although earlier I did not feel like things were going to come out that were going to be totally truthful in this case. I'm just being honest, y'all. I want to see what this cheaters and travel. See, okay, we have two choices. So this is saying some type of decision was made. Either he decided to, okay, I'm going to do this and go off this way, or someone else decided to intervene and do something. I'm going to leave that right there, and I'm going to move these out of the way. Just wanted to show what comes out in this deck. Let's move on. I want to pull from my Shadow Oracle deck. See what comes out, y'all. Yes, I use different decks to see what comes out because it's important to do that. To see what Spirit has to say. What happened to Nolan Wells? What's the situation about Nolan Wells? I feel like Nolan's spirit has been having a hard time with this. This was shocking to his system. And I could feel that early on when I just was not getting a clear indication of, was this foul play? Was this an accident? Was something, sometimes spirit is not even sure when they haven't processed what happened fully, okay? Do I feel like there's some foul play? I do. And it could be indirectly, okay? We have the sun. These are bigger cards in here. We have, look, more energy cleansing. And we have cut the cord. So off the bat, we have things being illuminated. We have life. We have vitality. We have warmth coming out with the sun. This is just speaking volume. This is speaking to having clarity. This is just powerful energy. And then we have this cleansing energy. sage, white sage, cedar wood, palo santo. These are things that clears out negative and refills it with light energy. Like I said, there was a lot of dark energy surrounding this group. And I'm going to just be honest with you. The dark energy was not coming from Nolan. Okay? All right. Let's move on. So at the head, look at this. We have another card indicating someone watching, someone looking with this observe here. We have mending, broken heart. We got heartbreak. We have trust here. We have fear coming out next to this broken heart. We have fertility next to this trust. Now, this indicates a pregnancy here. This could be a new beginning. I don't know, but did he have a relationship with a female that got pregnant and something happened, or he wasn't? I don't know, but this is coming out. And at the end, we have karmic relationships. I gotta make this quick because my phone is getting ready to die, y'all. Sorry. Can't make this up. This don't look good. So quickly, with this sun, you have positive energy of the sun. Things on a mend here with this heart broke, but hey, we have a band-aid over it. So him going off to meet with the girl, something with the female, something with a relationship that was on the rocks, that was on the road to mending, but we have this fear coming out. I said that in the beginning, I picked up fear with Nolan. Something was fearful. Something happened between him and another person that caused fear. There had to have been arguments and confusion going on. Now, you have someone watching, observing, okay? These came out in other cards. With the owl. We have a karmic relationship. Someone was jealous. Someone wanted payback. I pick up deceitful lies. I pick up retaliation from this situation. That's what I pick up, y'all. Look at this. Something needed to be remedied. We have energy cleansing here. Wow. I pick up third-party drama. We have over here, secret have to come out. This is future position here. We have some issues with trust with female. The beginning of something new. Now this could just represent a new relationship or something new starting with someone, and then you might not fully trust them because they're not telling you everything when you meet someone in the beginning. And you have cut the cord. Now, there was someone not being honest. We have some backstabbing. Same as what came out in my Kipper deck. This deck here, you had a false person, okay? False person came out. The lion came out in this deck. When you have this means you need to cut off from person, places, and things that does not serve your highest good. So something could have transpired, and Nolan was like, hey, we not about to do this, if someone got upset. Or another party was jealous and wanted to cut things off. Or certain behaviors and activities, negative in nature or unsafe, he needed to be let go of. That's what this is saying here. And it's evident that he succumbed to whatever he wasn't able to get away from, because he didn't make it home to his family. I'm going to get a few clarifiers and I'm going to end this. Yes, I did tarot, but I'm not going to have time to do that right now. Got similar cards with my tarot deck. Let's see here. I have to do that later. Clarifier spirit. I just want to ask about so we have divination. Okay. There's some witchcraft going on. We have free spirit here under this cleansing. I feel like this is Nolan's energy. Okay, I feel like he was a kind person. He liked to be out. He was talkative. He liked to have fun. He liked to help people. Sometimes that can be to your detriment when you're a kind person. You attract a lot of entities that want to get stuck to you. And that's why I feel like this negativity found him. Okay, he needed to cleanse himself. Everybody's not going to be happy for you or like your energy. Someone could have been practicing some dark magic, okay? Because they didn't like that light he had. So we have writing and journaling with this cut the cord. So I feel like there's some type of documentation. There's some type of information, some type of messages where he talked about what really was going on that a lot of people, his family, his closest friends may not know that he needed to get rid of. Okay? Or that he was around other people. Plans about X, Y, and Z. We have family coming out under the observe. Okay? Family could be his family. It could be his friends, people's family. It's a family. Someone close knows more information. Okay? We have forgiveness coming out. That came out on my other deck with this mending the heart. So he had some type of conversation with someone that, you know, maybe they had a falling out and this person apologized or he apologized. There was some type of a communication with a loved one. Wow. We have addiction coming out under this trust. I'm going to move on. We have gamble with fear. We have chakras with the fertility. And we have dreams with the karmic relationship. I'll just pick up things at nighttime. Things coming out. Somebody really was focused on this relationship that was not good, was toxic. Now, fear. He was afraid, but he took a chance. This was a risk involved for what he did. He chose to either go off with these friends, and that was a gamble. So you have someone that you have trust issues with that have some type of drug, alcohol problem. Look at this. I feel like there was something given to him that's the main culprit of why he's not alive. I get some shock to his system. I get a shutdown happening in his mental, okay? Something needed to be balanced here where you have the chakras and this fertility. What is going on? Ooh. This is deep, y'all. I feel like it's going to take a while for the toxicology reports to show what was in there. The kids were out there drinking. We know this. Underage. There was more than some drinking going on. And then you have someone not trustful engaging in these or doing these, or slipping drugs in people's drinks. That's what I'm getting. I'm just throwing cards out now. We got herbal healing. Something made him ill. He needed medicine because of this. And because of this. And because of this. Because of this. He was not in his right mind after a while. Or you got somebody, this is somebody that's indecisive, that acts one way one time and then switch and acts another way. They're not stable, okay? I'm just pulling cards. You got another two-face card coming out. These cards came out before. Someone wearing a mask. Someone not being honest. Showing you one way. He was lied to. Someone was being deceitful. He was backstabbed. A lot of talking and gossip going on. I can just keep going. Last card I'm going to pull. Look at this. Oh, no, not the last card. I could just keep going on and on here. I'm done. Look at this. This is somebody taking revenge. Sabotage. This card never came out. Lacking self-care. The shadow self. Things, the negative things about yourself that are hidden that needs to be worked on, okay? This was manipulated, him being deceased. He didn't just do it by himself, whether it was somebody just wanting everybody to have a good time, hey, let's just pop him this pill, or whether this was manipulated. I'm going to end this, y'all. I'll come back with some more of my thoughts.